So I finally got to go to an actual Comic-Con recently. Of course, we've gone to many different events and cons over the years. A lot of local things, a lot of small things, a lot of niche things too, like the Steampunk World's Fair, which is probably one of my favorite annual event that we go to. But the closest thing that we ever really went to, at least I ever really went to, was Wizard World, which is an offshoot of Comic Con, but to finally, go to the so-called Holy Grail was awesome. Now, I guess the West Coast one, San Diego, is really more so the mecca, but to have Comic Con New York, weather was beautiful. We got Thursday passes, so there weren't so many big names there, but Ivy and I we don't really tend to socialize. We're kind of go see what we want and then stealth our way through the crowd. Really, yeah. No, there were a lot of BBC names there this year. I know there was a couple Doctor Who things that I missed, but just seeing all the stands, all the people, all the cosplay, it was really nice. I know, I mean, de facto, at the end of the day, if you don't try to go to the panels or any of the meet and greets, cons really do tend to just be glorified flea markets. And I know that can kind of turn a lot of people off. And at first, before you really let loose and become comfortable in your own skin in these sorts of events, it could kind of seem boring to people who just walk from point A to B and ask why did we just spend at least $40 for some of these events to wander. But once you go to a couple of them, or if you know artists or vendors that are going to be there, it's really cool seeing the who's who of your personal inventory of people you love. I know a couple of years ago now in Piscataway at the first Steampunk World's Fair we went to. Oh no, I guess this would be my second one. We met this one couple that they do this cartoonish style of art, kind of like a softer Adventure Time, I think is a easy, quick way to put it. I'll link them in the description. And I just assumed they were a local couple, artist couple from New Jersey. Come to find out, they're from South Carolina, and they just so happen to hit all the same of the events I find myself at. So to see them in Comic Con New York, it was like seeing an old friend. We shot the breeze with them a little bit, got a couple pieces of different prints. I think we got a Star Wars, Rick and Morty. I got a posted close up of two little flame characters roasting marshmallows and weenies on each other. I really like their style. It's cute, but it's unique. I think we kind of lucked out by just going for the Thursday passes, because even we kind of got there later in the day, and it was still very crowded. I mean, I think you know what you're getting into, but it's just you're never expecting it until you get there. And the one piece of because we're in a crowd, so I had to somehow make it awkward and ruin it for myself. I was wearing my WWE New Day hoodie, not actually what I'm wearing right now. At one point, I had a bag in one hand and my phone in the other, and Ivy was dragging me through the crowd. And this guy runs up to me, goes, "Oh snap!" and puts his fist out to bump me. I'm assuming because of the shirt. And I was just getting dragged past him, and I go, "Sorry, man." And he goes, "Nah, nah." I go, "Sorry, bud." And that was the last I saw of my disappointed stranger.